Hi, I'm Kirsten. I'm the branch manager here at the Carteret County Public Library in Beaufort, and I have another book talk for you. This one is on a series of YA novels by Kerri Maniscalco. The series follows a young girl named Audrey Rose, who is a member of the aristocracy in the late 19th century, and she doesn't conform to what society considers proper for a young lady. She doesn't care for teas and the like. She is much more interested in medical examination. Her uncle is a famous medical examiner, so he starts teaching her his methods, and she is there during a lot of different settings that all involve either famous people or settings that were famous throughout history. So the first one, Stalking Jack the Ripper, is about Jack the Ripper and who Jack the Ripper was, and she's there when her uncle starts examining the bodies discovered in Whitechapel, and you discover the dark secrets of who Jack the Ripper actually is. The second book, Hunting Prince Dracula, takes place at Dracula's castle. It's been turned into this medical examination school. She's the only female who has been allowed into this school, and she's learning different tools and different methods for medical examination. And while she's there, bodies start to pile up, and it looks like there might be a vampire behind it. So she's trying to use those medical examination tools to discover if it's really a vampire or just made to look like one. In Escaping from Houdini, the third one, she and her friend Thomas Cresswell end up crossing the ocean to go to America, but while they're crossing the ocean on the cruise liner, again, bodies start to pile up, and she meets Houdini and all the characters from the Midnight Carnival. And so she's trying to discover who's actually behind it. If is it a character from the Midnight Carnival? Is it one of the guests on the cruise? Who knows? And in the fourth one, Capturing the Devil, she makes it to America. They go to Chicago, and while they're there, they visit the World's Fair. And at the World's Fair, who do they come across but H.H. Holmes and the Murder Castle? So you're discovering who H.H. Holmes really is and how he fits into this overarching story, because there is an overarching story in the entire series. And you get so close to understanding Audrey Rose and why she thinks the way she does, why she's so unconventional, and you really fall in love with this character who just defies all the laws that are acceptable for a young lady, especially during that time. And the other characters as well, they all play great supporting parts to her, and it just brings this series to life. And if you are a fan of horror, if you're a fan of history, if you are a fan of romance, if you're a fan of mystery, because there's mystery involved in all this, I think you'll really love this series. It's just fascinating, just the things that come up in this. And Kerri Maniscalco did a lot of research. At the end of each book is a long list of the research that she did and the real life events that inspired the stories that came across. So we do have copies at the Carteret County Public Library if you'd like one. And I hope you guys get to read this. It's a really great series. Thanks so much.